Diaz Fortune then in the triple jump, one of the two Cubans exciting this event. Oh my word! Now then, this competition is really coming alive. It's happening right down in front of us, in front of our commentary position. Diaz Fortune, this exciting young Cuban, giving away reasonably generously to the board. And Andy Diaz, well, was leading, and that has put Diaz Fortune into the lead. 17.66 by a centimetre. So the two Cubans are leading the way.
So Andy Diaz next to go then. 7th in the World Championships, the Cuban back in 2017. Oh, that's a nice effort. That's a big effort from Diaz. Wow. He's a tall fella. He's a huge fella, actually. I've seen him around the hotel in the last couple of days. He opened with a no jump, but that was way beyond 17.50. Remember the lead, 17.48 by Pichardo in the first round. Pichardo 17.16 with his second round. But Diaz Fortune, well, Pichardo, I think they might both have been passed by this fella. Andy Diaz, 17.65.
So just a chance to collect his thoughts.
And a chance for Pablo Pichardo here to respond to that massive jump from Andy Diaz, 17.65, a new personal best for his former compatriot. And it's not a bad response, not a bad response at all from Pichardo. I don't know if it's far enough, I don't think it is. And I think he knows it. Quite a showman, isn't he? 17.48 his opener, then 17.16, giving away a lot of ground on the board. But Diaz, 17.65, sits out in front. Diaz, remember, is the world number 2 this year. He was world number 3 last year, but he was under the radar because he was injured. Didn't start in Tokyo. 17.49. He finds another centimetre, but not nearly enough.
Pedro Pichardo, Olympic champion, world champion. He's not had it his own way on the rest of the circuit. Had to settle for 3rd at the Paris Diamond League. In 2nd place at the moment. Pressure from Andy Diaz. Hernandez at that 17 metres and 53 centimetres. Pedro Pichardo trying to find a bit more on the runway, hangs in the air. Seems like he can hang forever when things go his way. A small smile. Pichardo seems content with that 3rd round effort. I think it will quite challenge the lead of the Cuban at the moment. Nice on the board. (17 metres and 29 for Pedro Pichardo. He stays in 2nd place for the moment.
Now, men's triple jump, Diaz Hernandez. 2nd round, looking to improve on his 16.84. He's having a brilliant season, as is his namesake Diaz. The two Cubans really starting to shake up the world order in men's triple jumping. Pedro Pichardo, of course, and Christian Taylor before that. Has been long established in this event. Well, that's over 17.5 metres, inch perfect on the board. 17.53 goes from 3rd to 1st, and that is the mark to beat for the rest of the field.
It was a Cuban 1-2-3. Diaz Fortune ended up in 3rd place. He had his best jump of the competition in the final round. His two teammates not registering a mark in the final round, but he couldn't really get into the top 3. He ended up with 17.44. He won the Paris Diamond League earlier in the season. Martinez has not had the pleasure of doing that, but he did jump so well indoors, 17.64 when he won the World Indoor Championships, but he hasn't been anywhere near that outdoors. But tonight he improved his outdoor personal best by 20 centimetres to 17.50 in the very first round. But it was Diaz Hernandez who already has a Diamond League win to his name. 17.67 in round 2. He then passed in rounds 3, 4 and 5, pretty much ran through in the final round. In round 6 he knew he'd won the competition.
I don't think Martinez will be jumping in the final round.
It looked very nasty, didn't it, Tim? He's still there on merit, and as you say, 17.49 may yet be enough. I can't remember too many final 3s that we've had in the last couple of years where The athlete leading the way into the final three, who doesn't then do the sixth round, ends up winning the competition. We shall see.
Well, we know it's genuine, don't we? Because he didn't take his third, fourth or fifth round jumps. He looked quite badly hurt. Hopefully nothing too serious, although if you're going to pick up an injury of almost any kind, then this is the time of year to do it. The other shoulder of the season, because this is the real tail end of the season. Fabulous gathering in Zurich in the next few days will climax the track and field season. Zango then. Final round for him. Ooh, I tell you what, it's bigger. I'm sure that's better than his 17.22 in round 5. Was it though? Big enough? I don't think so. If those superimposed lines across the sand are to be trusted, then it was just below 17.50. And it's come up. He's had a fabulous attempt at snatching the lead at this last opportunity. 17.49 he was chasing. He's just jumped here. Zango with this final effort. 17.40. Not far off his season's best. That brings a smile to his face. Second place, but a really, really great performance.
Well, 9 centimetres the difference. So Martinez, as things stand, looks to be hanging on to his lead here. One more jump to come, of course. Almeida dos Santos. Here he is. It's going to take something monumental to reverse this. There is our leader, sadly, our injured leader, Lazaro Martinez, who took the world title, of course, in Belgrade early this year, the 24-year-old. But final jump then in the final 3. Almeida dos Santos, 16.81, his best effort, but he's got to find something monumental, over half a metre to displace Lazaro and even getting to second place. Final jump in the triple. That looked to be a no jump anyway, and it's around 16.20. So it's as you were in the men's triple jump.
That was weird, Chris. He very visibly accelerated in his last 3 or 4 strides, and then it was a massive no jump. He was way, way beyond the board. I mean, it was strange. It was obviously didn't do it on purpose, but he accelerated, grabbed that extra momentum, and then was nowhere near being behind the board.
So a mixed evening for Martinez. Lazaro injured but wins the competition.